Good day, sir. I am Gretchen Solera from PEC English 2, and I am one of your students of Section G1. Today, I will answer the question that I am an ethical person. Honesty, no, I am not. Most of us would say it's knowing the difference between right and wrong. But that's not enough because a person of integrity acts on his or her conviction about right and wrong, regardless of the consequences. There is a difference between knowing what the right thing to do and doing it. Being an ethical person also requires to be responsible and accountable for one's action, and due to the fact that I am not flawless and because I tend to follow the majority. There are moments when I'm not aware of what I'm doing. Sometimes I am aware of my action but I refuse to acknowledge them because I believe they may negatively impact not only someone else but also to myself. These events typically do not only affect me but also other people. Many people do not realize that dishonesty is not only telling an untruth, a lie by compassion, but it also entails a positive obligation to disclose all the information another party has a right to know, not committing a lie by omission. One of the reasons I give for why I am ethical is that I am not perfect. I have lied to my friends, my parents, and occasionally to myself. I am also not perfect when it comes to communicating with other people because it is very private. There's a reason I don't need to tell anyone about something. I'm afraid it might get out, especially it involves some of my friends' secrets. Instead, I'll make up another true story and keep the original one to myself. And that is not acceptable in an ethical person or being an ethical one. Respect. It is one of the characteristics that should be included to an ethical person. I have this attitude that the one who earn my respect is those who respect me also. My parents who earn it a lot. Even others said that I should respect them like my own family, but no. I really don't agree in that quote. You respect them, but they will not even. Others will call me bad, but this is not me. This is not perfect and shouldn't be perfect at all. I don't want to be that kind of person of all because I can help to do bad. Honesty. It is a moral characteristic, a virtue, and sometimes considered to equate with truthfulness. Yet, there are differences. Honesty means you say what you sincerely believe to be truth. I admit that I am not an honest person, and that I sometimes cheat in order to pass the class because who wouldn't want to? Even though I am aware that doing these things is wrong and against an ethical standard, I nevertheless do them for my own benefit. When someone inquires as to whether I'm not okay or not, I don't always answer truthfully. One of the bad traits is being selfish. Sometimes, especially when I don't want to share to other people or I just don't want the people. I started passing judgment on person, especially when I notice something I didn't want to. I view them as a flawed individuals since we tend to focus on a person's flaws or undesirable traits rather than their positive attributes. It is very challenging for me to be honest with anyone, let alone myself. I struggle to accept the truth. Sometimes I can hurt somebody emotionally as well as physically, since I am not perfect and neither are you or I. Only hypocrites claim to be, and I am not. I also don't want bad things to happen to me, but I often do it to others. I am neither a hypocrite nor someone who lacks integrity. Being ethical is a good thing, but it also depends on the circumstances. Circumstances that makes everything more challenging than ever for me. With that, flaws that I have the traits and I have to be called an ethical person. I would say that I am not an ethical person at all. That would be my take on the questions that talks about being an ethical or an ethical kind of person. Thank you, sir, and I hope I made my opinion clear and that my answer satisfied you. Have a good day.